You keep seeing 111, 444, 777, and you're told it's your angels. But numerology isn't just a sign from your spirit guides. It's a frequency code. And the system mutilated it on purpose. So here's what they don't want you to know. This is what they should have been teaching us in school, not wasting our time. So listen up. Numerology comes from ancient mystery schools, Egypt, Babylon, and Lemuria. It was used to track soul contracts, divine timing, and even detecting false timelines. Pythagoras didn't invent it, he inherited it and brought it west. Every single number holds a vibration. When you name a child, mark a date, or see repeating numbers, you're reading a soul map. The system turned numerology into superstition or mockery, as they do with the truth, because they knew if your soul was pinged by 666 or 13 or 69, you would cringe instead of waking up. They knew people would start seeing through the matrix if they knew how to decode it. So some common examples that they deliberately twisted: 666, the Holy Trinity Divine Feminine, Divine Body Code, Carbon Body, Earth Matrix, Feminine Vessel. Turned the Divine Feminine into a demonic warning. Why? Because if I re-entered my body fully, the Divine Feminine, they would lose control. They made womb creation, feminine power, the devil, the beast. Do you see the recurring pattern here? 69 originally represented divine union in spiral currents, the masculine and feminine in sacred convergence, turned into a joke to keep people disconnected from what power really feels like in balance. 13 is the divine feminine cycle. 13 moons in a year, 13 blood cycles. They call it unlucky to shame woman's power and lunar alignment. So we're going to breeze through the real meaning of angel numbers and how they correlate to your awakening. This will be 111 through 999. So 111 is the divine ping. You're in alignment or about to make a choice that locks a timeline. It's a soul nudge saying, stay awake right now. 222 is a frequency split. Something is harmonizing or polarizing. You'll feel pulled in two different directions. Choose based on peace, not pressure. 333 is Trinity activation. Your body, soul, and spirit are aligning. Often shows up before major upgrades or channeling gifts. 444 is grid stabilization. Your foundation is anchoring. Often appears when you're building a life in truth instead of fear. 555 is a timeline shift. This is your sign a timeline collapse, upgrade, or exit is unfolding. Fast. Ride the change or get dragged. 666 is re-entry to the body. You're being called to reclaim your power in this life as a soul in form. Stop hiding in your head, ground in. 777 represents completion and reward. You've passed a soul checkpoint. You'll either receive a gift or face a test before the gift arrives. 888 is soul abundance loop. You've opened an energetic flow gate. Align your thoughts with embodiment. Money, movement, or mission is landing. 999 is cycle closure. End of a soul contract. Let go or it will be ripped from you. New life is already humming beneath the surface. When they couldn't stalk the angel numbers, they tried to co-opt the meaning. Google angel numbers, and I promise you will find fluff, not frequency. You're not just being told you're on the right path. You're being activated to remember who you are. In the next part, I'll show you how to calculate your own core numbers using your birthday and your full name. A lot of people have numerology mixed up, and I promise you guys, this is essential. You want to know your purpose, your mission, your power? Keep watching. Every name you've had, every number in your birthday, none of it was random. It was assigned by your soul. So let's decode your soul's divine contract using numbers. Numerology and soul maps were hijacked by the system on purpose. Because when you remember who you are on paper, no one can ever gaslight you out of your soul purpose again. I took meticulous notes to break it down as simple as possible, because I think a lot of people think it's a lot more complicated than it really is. So to start, numerology was never just some new age trend. It's one of the oldest spiritual coding languages on Earth. It predates astrology, it predates religion. Pythagoras didn't invent it, he just cracked part of the formula and spread it. Your soul chose a name and date that would encode your mission, your challenges, your soul archetype, and yes, that includes your middle name. Even if your mom picked it off of a baby name website, your soul whispered the right one into her field. There are 4 major numbers to know. I'm going to actually give you all 6, but number 1 is your life path number. This is your soul's mission, and it comes from your birthday. Number 2 is your expression or destiny number. Your natural gifts comes from your full name, middle names included. Number 3 is your soul urge. This is your heart's desire. What drives you deep down comes from the vowels from your full name. And number 4 is your personality number, how others see you, using consonants of your full name. The 2 extras we're going to dive into at the end are your public name, so first and last, and then any nicknames you go by. Those mean a lot too. Starting with life path number 1, this is using your birthday. I see a lot of people throwing around, oh, I have the highest life path, I have 9, that must mean... It depends. There's a lot more that goes into it than just 1 through 9, guys. So, you take your full birthday and reduce each part of it to month, plus day, plus year. And they all break down to single digits unless it's 11, 22, or 33. So I'll show you. Mine is May 9th, 2000. I'll put it on the screen. That would be 5 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. This gives us 16, and 1 plus 6 equals 7. So my life path number is 7. This is the spiritual analyst, the seer frequency. My soul speaks truth, depth, and divine wisdom, often through solitude, higher knowing, and trust in unseen forces. I walk between worlds. My sister with autism, Bree, huge part in this awakening. Her birthday is August 13th, 2001. So 8 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. That gives us 8 plus 4 plus 3 equals 15, which is 1 plus 5 equals 6. So her life path number is 6. This is the nurturer and healer, deeply protective, sensitive, and karmically tied to family restoration and sacred service, often self-sacrificing until she reclaims her power. So every letter correlates with a number. A is 1, B is 2, down till you get to 9, and then it repeats. I'll put a chart on screen. I promise it's really not that hard. And again, with these, the top 4, you need to use your full name. People get all sorts of different answers because you're not using your first, middle, and last. At the end, we'll go over the 2 where you can use your public and your nickname, but you need to use your full name. And I'm providing my name because it's just easier to show you guys. So for my expression number, I use my full name. You add it up, we get 135. That's 1 plus 3 plus 5, which equals 9. So my expression number is 9. This is the soul's highest potential and divine mission. I came in with the finality frequency. The number 9 is the master closer, healer, and humanitarian. It holds all previous expressions from 1 through 8 and expresses a soul who came to finish cycles, end suffering, and bring higher healing to individuals and systems. This number means my existence brings closure, whether I speak or not. I'm here to tie up generational karma, offer divine reflection, and leave legacies, not loops. I'm the last voice, not an echo. Next up, the soul urge number. This is taken from your full name, all vowels and correlating numbers, and add them all up. Mine adds up to 60. 6 plus 0 is 6, so my soul urge number is 6. I am the divine harmonizer, a soul who longs for balance, nourishment, and cosmic care to ripple through my field and lineage. 6 is the sacred number of family karma healers, protectors of children, and sacred nurturers. It speaks to my deep drive to restore what was stolen, to reparent those who never received care, and to bring beauty and love into suffering spaces. This number also signifies a soul that wants peace, but won't allow peace at the cost of truth. Next up is the personality number. This is taken from the full name, adding up the consonants, not the vowels, and their correlating numbers, which will give me 9. And this is rare and powerful. My personality matches my expression number, which means I show up exactly how my soul was coded. People don't get a mock version. They get the real deal. This number makes my presence unforgettable. I often make people feel like they've met a mirror or a priestess. It can provoke, inspire, or scare them, but it's always honest. 9 personalities are oracles in human form. I stir up endings just by walking into a room. Moving right along into our public-facing name. So this is how the world sees you. So I would use Avery Lorimer, not my middle names. So this will give me number 8. This name pulses with divine leadership, power, and spiritual authority. You appear grounded, strong, and are destined to hold influence, even if quiet. We know I'm not quiet. 8 is often misunderstood as materialistic, but in its healed form, it's about energetic mastery, karmic authority, and divine legacy. This is the version of you the world sees when you're walking in your power. Commanding but calm, present but protected. You don't just lead with words, you radiate destiny. And ending with our nickname, mine is Aves. Add that up, it gives us 11. And remember, we don't break it down 1 plus 1. 2 is the unhealed or unfinished version, but 11 is the master number. So this is the master intuitive frequency. It is the seer, the awakener, the divine mirror. People who call me Aves are often meeting the most tuned in, channeling version of my soul. It activates spiritual downloads, real-time mirror reflection, and often makes people feel like you just read their soul. The 11 holds 2 within it, so it carries both the lightning bolt insight and soft heart mirroring. Often the name used by those who either feel your divinity or are being awakened by it. So I hope this cleared up how to calculate your own soul destiny. I know I use my name as an example, not just trying to talk about me, but if you comment your full name and birthday down below, I will be going and choosing a few people here and there to do a full scan, just like I did with my own name, to really give you that deep dive. And this just goes to show one of my least favorite misconceptions ever that the system implemented is the we're all one. I rant about it all the time. We're not all one. We're all sent here with a very, very specific purpose and mission. Some are new souls that are learning and awakening, and some have been here a lot. And it's honestly a little bit disrespectful when I see people say, well, we're all one, or I channel off of this strong person, or it's about remembrance. You need to remember who you are first. This isn't a pick-me battle game. I know my soul. I know where I was and where I come from. And you can too. It doesn't make anyone better than the other. Just different coding.